So this claims to provide a flawless finish. That is so not the case. Hi everyone, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you're new here, my name is Stephanie and I cover oily skin, hooded eyes, and beauty. Welcome back to my Tinted Moisturizer Wars. Today is the final episode, episode 9. It is the very last product that I am trying out for your oily skin. If you're watching this in the future, I'll link all of the videos down below for you. I have tested out 9 drugstore tinted moisturizers for your oily skin, and for each of these products, I have tested them with primer, without primer, and just on its own. So let's get into tinted moisturizer number 9, and that's the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. This tinted moisturizer is oil-free and has a hint of shimmer. It provides flawless coverage all day, has SPF 30, and is infused with vitamins A, C, and E. I tested this product out for 3 days, and day 1 is my first impression, so let's roll the tape. So I got the color Sheer Light number 20. I'm gonna apply this with the brush on the left side and then a damp sponge on the right side and see which I like better. Let's go ahead and see the consistency. It's not really runny or anything like that. It doesn't look moussey or too thick. And it definitely smells like sunscreen. It has SPF 30 in here. I don't have on any primer, just my skincare. So I think this looks really nice. Now I'm gonna do the right side. So I'm liking the application with just the damp sponge. I feel like it looks just a little bit more smooth, more evened out. So I'm gonna go ahead and just even this out and I'll be right back. So this is not buildable. I just tried to even this out while putting on a little bit more of the tinted moisturizer, and it is just leaving my skin looking super, super patchy. Let me just show you guys. I'm having some of the patchiness on my forehead. You can definitely see the patchiness on the left side of my face. I'm gonna take this off and put it on again. Okay, let's try this again. So it's really rare when I go in with a sponge first and then I have to use a brush to kind of fix what happened on my face. So normally it's brush and then a sponge to make sure everything's blended out evenly, but I use a sponge and I had to just use my brush a little bit on the nose to spread everything out evenly because my skin wasn't absorbing the tinted moisturizer, it was just sitting on top, and so using a brush made it better. So let's go ahead and do a close-up so you guys can see what's going on. Here's my forehead, the left side of my face, and the right side of my face. I'll be back with the rest of my makeup. And I'm back. Yeah. Powder on top of this just didn't want to blend, and I used a setting powder. I blended everything out, and then just putting my makeup on top, it doesn't look very good. It just is looking a little bit patchy. My nose doesn't look that great. And then you can just see some patchiness just right above my eyebrow. Using my setting spray definitely made everything a little bit better. It didn't look as great without the setting spray, but once I sprayed it, everything just kind of fixed itself a little bit. But let me just show you guys. So there's like this gap going on right here on my forehead, but other than that, everything else looks pretty good. I was a little bit patchy here, but the setting spray definitely helped that. I'm just a little bit patchy on the nose. And then here is the right side. I'm not sure about this, but let's see how it wears for the rest of the day and I'll be right back. I am back for my check-in and it's been about 10 hours, so let's go ahead and take a look at my face. So I think this looks a million times better than it did this morning. My oils have come out and mixed in with the makeup just a little bit, making it look a little bit more natural. Not too many of my oils have come out. I look a little bit shiny, but I think that it actually looks really good and very natural looking. So let's do a close-up. Here is my forehead, the left side of my face, and the right side of my face. Okay, so upon application, not too sure about that, but at the end of the day, it looks great. Today's day 2, and I've been wearing this makeup for about 12 hours now, and I am wearing it with primer, so let's go ahead and take a look at my face. This tinted moisturizer definitely clings on to your dry areas, and it doesn't really look that great upon first application. It looks better now because my oils have come out and mixed in with the makeup, so everything just kind of mixed in together and it looks a little bit more natural. But when I very first put it on, it doesn't look like this. Let's do a close-up so you guys can see. Here's my forehead, the left side of my face, and the right side of my face. I'm curious to see how it's gonna end up tomorrow whenever I'm just using it all by itself and my oils come out. I don't have high hopes. Today's day 3 and I've just been wearing the Tinted Moisturizer all on its own for about 10 hours now, so let's go ahead and take a look at my face. I think it looks really nice. It looks like and feels like a tinted moisturizer. Not too many oils came out. I feel super moisturized. Luckily, I didn't have too many dry spots on my nose, so didn't really cling to any dry areas, but it looks and feels really nice. I did apply it just with my fingers, and I noticed that whenever I pumped a lot into my hand and I started spreading it out, it started like crumbling up because I put on way too much. But once I flaked those little bits off, it actually looked really nice. Everything was blended in very well. There was no patchy, nothing. Everything looked really, really good. So let's do a close-up. Here's my forehead, the left side of my face, and the right side of my face. So I pretty much only like this tinted moisturizer just as what it's intended for, a tinted moisturizer. I don't like wearing it with makeup because I just don't think that it mixes well. It took pretty much all day for my makeup to look better because my oils came out and kind of mixed everything and smoothed everything out. It just didn't mix well with powder or anything like that. So if you're a person who doesn't really like to wear makeup and you want to rely on a tinted moisturizer with SPF and skincare benefits, this is the product for you. But also keep in mind that this really, really clings to dry skin. So if you're like me, you have oily skin and you have some dehydrated areas, which is causing the crustiness around the nose. Personally, this tinted moisturizer is not for me. I will not be using this again. I'm really sad because it was around $13. I'm not saying that this was crazy expensive or anything like that, but it was one of the expensive ones out of the lineup of the tinted moisturizers, and I just don't think that it's worth the money. So let me know down in the comments below, have you guys tried this out? Do you like it? And if you do, let me know how it works for you. What do you do to make it work? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe for more content. I do upload every Wednesday and Saturday at noon Central Time, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this series. I have had so much fun having conversations with you guys on my comments on my YouTube channel as well as my Instagram. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys next time.